Hello, YouTube friends. Ashley Morrison here and baby Brendel. We made it. Successful water delivery. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about my experience. This is my third baby girl, and my first two labor and deliveries were in the hospital. First delivery, I had an epidural, which was good because I didn't feel the pain, but it was also bad because I didn't know when to push, and it made baby Halen a little bit sleepy, and I just really I didn't like it. When I have to compare the three labor and deliveries, the third one was definitely the best. Water birth, pain, medication free. I was able to move around. I was able to eat. And I labored and delivered in 5 hours. 5 hours. I was 42 weeks pregnant, which was the longest, or about 42. I wasn't quite 42. But it was the longest labor that I had, no induction. And I have to say it was the easiest and the easiest recovering time. So if you are considering water birth, you really should give it a try because it is the best. And I have to admit that it is pretty much a mind trick. So when you feel the contractions, you start to get your confidence starts to go down, and you start to think, oh, I don't know if I can do this, I'm really tired. But when you are able to move around and work through your contractions and sway your hips and move the way that your body wants you to move, not laying in a hospital bed, then it is a lot easier to manage. So going into this, not doing it before, the water birth, what I did was I went on YouTube and I researched and watched videos of so many different women that were successful in their water birth and labors. And one of the women, I think her name is Taylor, I'll put her link in the description. She had the best video, and it really inspired me to do it and not want the medication, not only for myself and the baby, but just to think that I was able to do it, and I was made to do it, and you're made to do it, and really questioning Western medicine. Don't get me wrong, we need Western medicine, but there are things that we don't need, and that is to treat every single woman like she is high risk labor and delivery when she's not. Because then when you do that, there's so many inductions, and that creates more problems that can happen. So I really feel like inducing labor right when you hit 40 weeks is not a good thing. But you know what you're comfortable with. But all I can say is, for me, labor and delivery is a mind trick. So have no fear going into it. Really be confident. Do a ton of research, and yeah. So it was just so much better. Water birth, I recommend it 100%. Just know that it's a mind trick, and you gotta fight your fears, and you can do it because you are made to do it. And don't let the doctors, some doctors, not all doctors, trick you into thinking that you're high risk when you most likely are not. So this is baby Brendel. We made it through our water delivery, and she was 8 pounds 1 ounce and 20 inches, and she came out. We delivered in 5 hours, which is amazing. My other two labors were 13, and I was extremely tired, and I was like, yes, I can't do this anymore, give me an epidural. But in my opinion, it's because I was induced and I had the Pitocin, and that makes your contractions a lot stronger and harder to manage, and then not being able to move around and staying in the hospital bed, horrible. And I also, when I was in the water, I labored on all fours. I wasn't laying on my back, so that really helps. And being able to walk around, gravity really helps you. And do your research. Go on YouTube and watch videos of other women and their birth stories, and this will definitely motivate you into giving a more natural labor and delivery. And also, I did the placenta encapsulations. If you never heard of this before, research it online. A lot of different countries do it. It's supposed to help the mother. I don't know. I don't suffer from the postpartum depression like some women do. But and this is supposed to help with that. So I don't know if this did anything for me or not. It's supposed to give back vitamins and minerals and iron and things like that too. But it costs like $200 to $300 to get your placenta encapsulated. If you labor and deliver in the hospital, it's harder for you to get your placenta released. I believe it's because they sell the placenta for about $30,000, maybe more. That's the information I gathered on that. So the hospitals tend to not want to release it, but if you're laboring and delivering at home or in a birth center with midwives, this is a lot easier to accomplish. So we got the placenta encapsulated, and we also got the umbilical cord dried, and we're going to save it. So we have that, and that was pretty interesting. My first two babies, I didn't know anything about that, didn't do research or anything, but once I started researching natural labor and delivery, so many things were coming up, and I must say this was such a better experience. Even though I have my two baby girls, my first ones, I love them so much, and it was such a miracle that I have them. And when the doctors put the babies in my arms, I was super happy. But when I have to go back and compare the experiences of labor and delivery, definitely the third one was a lot easier, and it felt more magical. Also with hypnobirthing, I studied a little bit of that. It kind of helped, but I think the only thing that helped was when I was going through transition and the hard contractions, I would close my eyes, I would look up into the sky with my eyes closed, and I would envision a golden lavender light in a circling motion. And I don't know why this picture came to my mind, but it helped a lot. And then I also pictured my orchid flowers opening, and I was picturing my body opening, and this actually made it a lot easier too. So I hope this helps you, and I wish you a lot of luck on your natural labor and delivery. And please list any questions or comments down below, and I would be so happy to answer them and work with you. So bye for now, and say bye, baby Brindle. Bye. She's a sleepy little baby.
Bye.
Bye. This is Shannon. Bye. Oh, and my Halen. Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Happy labor and delivery. Oh, and another thing too. My kids were there at my laboring and delivering, because we gave birth at a birth center, and they were actually able to be there. What did you guys think, seeing Brindle being born?
It was really weird.
It was really weird.
It was
Okay.
really